You ain't comfy. Yeah.
Look at that pink tummy. Hello. Hey.
Look at me, look at me, look at me.
I'm pretty too.
So we've had a few issues with the laser cutter while it's been really hot weather. The cooling unit that cools the laser tube that fires the laser that cuts the wood has kind of been overheating. We've changed the water because it's a water cooled system. We've changed the water over to brand new stuff, made sure the pump and everything was working, but I think it's just because it's been so extraordinarily hot over the past few days and stuff that that it's had real difficulty. It's laboured to try and keep the laser cutter cool, or keep the emitter tube cool enough to cut. So we've had some horrendous problems with it, and we've got it working now. It's working all right now. I had to employ the assistance of father to help me once we had actually got the machine up and running, to get through and cut through all the paper storage boxes, all the orders for that I had. So Dad helped me with that a lot, so I'm really grateful for Dad for that. I did film him a little bit just so I could show you that he was working with me, so I'll show you those in a little while. But yeah, it's all working now, but also I also been experimenting with the engraving settings. Now Ian uses the engraving settings all the time for his little steampunk plaques and things that he makes, but I needed a stamping block that had grid lines on it for making sure that I'm getting stamps straight. So I experimented with some clear 3mm clear acrylic, cast acrylic, and I've created, there we go, a 5.5 inch circle stamping block where it's etched on one side so you can line up your stamps, but also right in the middle. So the grid pattern is bang smack, works right in the middle. So that's the middle point on the stamping block there. So I haven't got these on the website yet because I've only got enough acrylic to do a couple, and I wanted to just experiment with different sizes. So I did like the 5.5 inch one, and then I did a smaller, I think this is 4.5 inch difference, just to see which size fitted in my hand best, and which size worked best for what I wanted to do. So yeah, I think what I'm going to end up doing though is that I think the best size is the 5.5 inch one, and that seems to be the best size to hold in the hand, and also it's the best size. Like one size fits all, so you only need the one block. So as soon as I can, if you're interested, let me know in the comment section below if you are interested in those grid blocks. Like I said, it's a 3mm cast acrylic clear stamping block when it's etched on one side. So you'd put your stamp on the smooth side, so you can actually feel which side, that's the smooth side, that's the etched side. So yeah, let me know, like I said, in the comments below if you're interested in those. I also forgot to mention that we've now had confirmation that we've secured a couple of able-bodied men to put the base down for Ian's shed. I think you remember last week the shed arrived in about 1,001 pieces, but we were let down originally by the landscaper who was going to put the base down for it for his workshop. We've managed to organise through our friends Alfia Indigo Blue two new workmen who are going to come and do it in the next couple of days. So fingers crossed, by the time you watch the vlog next week, then the base should be down. Hopefully, once that's down and set and dried, we can start construction and actually building Ian's workshop. Still no sign of my greenhouse. There's been a mix-up with the dates. We were told originally that it was week commencing 23rd of June, but somebody, when they were writing dates down and stuff at the greenhouse company, instead of writing 6 for the month, wrote 7 for the month. So they've now got delivery scheduled in for the 23rd, well, week commencing 23rd of July, which is a nightmare because the week doesn't commence on the 23rd in July. So you'd have thought somebody would have noticed, wouldn't you? But no, they didn't. So hopefully it's going to be in the next couple of weeks that the greenhouse arrives at the very, very latest. If it doesn't, I shall be very cross and I shall be ringing up and giving them a piece of my mind. It is Saturday afternoon after lunch and it's a scorcher again, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Ian's looking for batteries on Amazon.
You tell me, right. This is Amazon for you. Other retail sites are available, including my own, but I don't sell what they sell. Duracell batteries.
Yes,
Triple A's for the plasma discs that I sell.
Yes.
12 pack, £8.50.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 12 pack, £8.50.
24 pack, £17.40.
Sorry, that doesn't...
It's £17 for 24 or £17.40 for 24.
Yeah, that was like the minced beef in the supermarket the other day. It was £4.08 for 500 grams.
Yes.
Or £9.15 for a kilo.
I don't know.
I obviously bought 500 grams because it was cheaper than buying a kilo.
Up, does it? So
it doesn't stack up.
No.
No. So anyway, as I was saying, Saturday afternoon. So this morning, I got up early this morning. I was up at 7.
I woke up early.
Yes, because I got you up or woke you up. No, woke you up. You didn't get out of bed. I got up and I was in the office in the art shed for 7 o'clock this morning because cool to do my mission inspiration for the week. So by the time you're watching this, it was the one that I did on Saturday. I'm forever blowing bubbles.
You'll have enjoyed it.
So,
it's not what you think it is.
No, it's not. It's just Coca-Cola. Oh, it's Pepsi actually. That's one of the mugs that I got from Harry Potter. I went with the experience. Yeah, so I did that, and then I was finished by lunchtime. But I did take 2 breaks. One to go to the supermarket to get some groceries, and the other to help Ian go collect crates of Pepsi from. We got 3 crates of 24, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Because it was an offer. So we need it because it's hot. Have I mentioned it's hot? It's Sunday, the 29th of June. I'm sat on the stairs because we have Chris, our friend who used to live near us in Barnsley, has kindly come over because by trade, Chris is a plasterer. And we're getting ready to have the bookcases and all the panelling installed in the lounge. And we've had some electrics moved. If you remember, we had some sockets and that kind of stuff moved a couple of weeks ago. And there's a little bit of patching up plaster work that needs to be done before the joiner can come in and put all the panelling into the living room. Beautiful panelling, like what's on the stairs here, but in the lounge. So I don't know whether you can see the panelling that's on the stairs here. It's going to be mirrored into the living room.
Have you seen the sample piece?
I don't think they saw the sample piece.
I don't get the sample piece. Okay, so this is the sample piece.
Ta-da! So this is what's going up in the lounge.
Bigger than
That's
obviously.
Bigger than that. It's a bit too small, isn't it? So we've got picture alcove in I can't even see it from this side. There we go. We'd have a 10 round.
Picture rail panel, then there'll be a dado rail, then it'll be panelling again.
Yes. So that's going into here on this wall.
And it'll be there, Mike.
About there. There we go. But obviously across the entire wall and all the way down to the bottom. So this is what Chris has done today. So Chris has patched in where the 2 new electrical sockets are going. It's also where the old wall lights were, and round this side is patched in there where the old sockets were there. So bookcases are going in here, but the electrics are going to go through into the bookcase just in case we ever want to put any lights or anything like that inside them. I believe Chris is also going to be patching up around the sockets around the TV where all the internet and the Cat5 cables for the internet was connected. Not at the moment.
No, not at the moment.
And final place to go. Oh, it's done up the top there as well because that's going to be above the picture rail.
I did this because
As Ian was cleaning and tidying and scraping ready for painting, he knocked some old plaster off. Now, bearing in mind that the house is nearly 100 years old, and there's also that piece there at the other side of the little bookcase, which will disappear when the main bookcases go in. So there we go. So that's going to be complete bookcase at that side.
Here's the workman.
And here's Chris. Oh, sorry, I'm getting in your way. Who's cut the sleeves off his paper overalls today because he's too hot.
He's channeling Thomas Magnum. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Monday. I've got a show at the weekend coming up. I'm going to Bliss Hill in Telford. It's a Victoria Museum. It's brilliant. I've been there a couple of years now and it's brilliant every year. I like to bring different things out all the time to show my friends and customers, and I've got something new in I think you might like to see. So I'll just turn the camera around and have a gander. Oh, Bentley's here as well. Okay, so this is what I've just made. They look good switched off, but when you turn them on, look at that. And I'm calling them portable energy collectors. Bentley's come to have a look. You come to have a look as well, sweetheart. Good boy. Portable energy collectors. They clip onto your belt with the loop there and just hang down. Or you can take that off and just have it sat on the countertop. But there is. And they're also activated by sound as well. So if you play music, they come on and off to the music. They're very Frankenstein. Turn it on. Oh. There we go. Looking good. As well as those, I think you've seen in my wardrobe already, but I've got some new stuff made. So I'll just walk around. It's a lovely sunny day. There we go. Let's have a look. So it's a bit of a mess in here, as you can see, but I have also finished my Dragon's Tear preservation engine, which looks brilliant. And I've also finished this, which is a rotating globe. The blue bleaches out all the colour, but it's actually, you can see there's a little dome in a little what's it called? Globe? A globe inside. But it's lit up by the blue light and it bleaches it all out, but when you see it in itself it looks brilliant. Plus of course I have my spirit telephones. And they're new as well. They're the Eureka-matics, they're for storing good ideas. But yeah, the cupboard is cram full of new things to take. I've still got to make quite a lot of bits and bats up yet, but I've got to waiting for some bits to come and they haven't come yet. That's got a compass on it. This one has a a pocket watch on it. And you shut the pocket watch, the light's underneath. A bit of fun as well. So yeah, lots and lots of new things for this weekend. Let's turn that off. Save the dragon's tears. It's lovely, it's a crystal bottle. I bought it ages ago and wasn't going to use it. I thought, that'd be ideal for this. Yeah, lots of other things on the go, but not for this weekend coming. I've got to start getting myself sorted out now. Push forward and finish stuff off ready for Bliss Hill. I realised one thing while I'm packing for the weekend is that I'm my own worst enemy. I get an idea and I do get halfway down the road with it, then I'll think of something else and I think I'll do that later, and I end up with machines and bits of machines and bits of machines. But I'm going to have a push when I come back from Bliss Hill to get all those finished, because there's Whitby at the end of the month, and then of course it's the Asylum in Lincoln, August Bank Holiday weekend, biggest show in the world. So yeah, I'm going to have to get my finger out. Well, my finger is out. I've just got to try and get myself sorted out. Mine just flies everywhere. Dad used to say I had a grasshopper mind, just bouncing from one thing to another. I think they call it ADHD now, but I've just got a grasshopper mind. Well, we have some action. Good morning everyone, it's Tuesday morning. We have some action in the flower bed here down by the summer house. These have opened up, Crocosmia, but these are definitely not Crocosmia. We think these are probably going to be Hemerocallis. If they are daylilies, they're going to be beautiful. They are absolutely, yeah, I think they are Hemerocallis. They're open now. There's a massive patch of them here. We didn't know what they were. We thought they were irises, but no. Just look. Look at that colour. Look really pretty there.
So it's Wednesday morning, and look, the ground's wet. We've had rain, and quite a bit of it as well, which is absolutely lovely. It's cleared the air, it's cooled the temperature somewhat. Well, a lot, actually, never mind somewhat, a lot. And obviously the boys are enjoying their little morning walk a lot more than they have been doing. It was warm enough, or too warm yesterday for them to go out until quite late in the afternoon. But they went out in the morning. I went through to Barnsley with Mum yesterday I get the results of her brain scan. So that was good. That was a full day out. So I've got a lot of catching up to do. I've got a lot of work to do for the next few days, because this weekend is the Mixed Media Mayhem at Indigo Blue. I've also got to get the Mission Inspiration ready for Saturday, the same day as the Mixed Media Mayhem. Plus I've also got other little jobs to do that I'll need doing before the weekend. So yeah, I've got a lot catching up to do, because Monday was also a day where I couldn't really get into the garage because of the heat, because we were well into the 90s, and I'm afraid my little air conditioning unit was not doing anything at all, not one little bit. So hey ho. Anyway, we're going to carry on walking down this little lane for a little while. There's a car coming, so we're gonna have to find somewhere to stand at the side, let the car go past, and then we'll be walking back. So one of the benefits of living in the position where we do is that 5 minutes walk and you're pretty much in the country, and another 5 minutes walk in the opposite direction and you're in the market square. It's an ideal location. Come on, Nippy. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.